Have you ever noticed in dog culture when, let's say, you leave the dog outside and it gets eaten by, let's say, a mountain lion, a bear, coyote, dog lovers will immediately say is never leave your dogs outside. Let's say, um, I don't know, you know, you give a dog a ball and the dog swallows it. The dog lovers would say, don't give a dog a ball that is, you know, small enough to swallow. And there's endless things. I can't think of anything right now, but there are endless things where the dog gets hurt and the dog nut will be like, don't leave your dog near that. Don't do that. Keep your dogs away from that. They'll say that in order to keep the dog safe. When dog gets hurt, they're always blaming someone or something else for what the dog is doing. There are videos on all over the place of dogs getting hurt, and the dog nuts in the comments are blaming the owner. Always blaming the owner, always showing compassion for these dogs when they are the ones purposely getting themselves into trouble, getting themselves hurt, purposely. There's that one video, of two worthless mutts, two bully breeds. All the lady did was open the curtain, and the dog just smashed its head into the window. There are videos of dogs, wandering around like brain damaged mutants and then falling into the pool. And then you read the comments, these dog owners are always blaming the owner, always blaming the closest person, always showing compassion for the dog. They're never blaming or finding fault into these brain damaged mutants. And when things like that happen, they say, keep the dog away from this, close that, do that to protect the dog. But when these dogs are attacking children, they continue to leave dogs around children. There are cases when the dog bites a child. What do? They keep that dog. They keep the dog and the children together. With all the stats we have of children getting attacked by dogs in the home, what do? We continue, not just we, but they continue to keep children around dogs. But if the dog is getting hurt, we separate immediately. Immediately they separate. Whatever's hurting the dog, away from the dog. But if the dog is hurting something else, they tend to keep the dog around. Maybe not always that same dog, but they're going to keep dogs around something that they're harming. That's fine with them. But if anything is harming the dog, immediately they have to separate them, while the dog can stay around harming children, harming property, and to the dog that's okay. The dog nutter is so dog-centric. They only care about the dog. Even if they have children, they only care about the dog. They even say so in their memes. They only care about dogs. They don't like people. They put dogs above people. So this should not be a shocker. This should be very obvious that dog nutters only care about dogs. They don't really care about people. They don't care when the dog harms people. But they will immediately get worried and care as soon as something hurts a dog. There was another video of a dog. I don't know. It's just, again, dogs do so much random things. It's so random. This owner was trying to put his dog in the car, and this dog just jumps up and wrecks the mirror, outside mirror, for no reason. It's so random. It's hard to explain because it's so random. And guess what the dog nuts did? They blame the owner. It's crazy. But when these dogs are hurting people in the home, on the street, stray dog, they turn the blind eye. Especially these stray dogs in various countries. They can hurt people left to right, and you are not allowed to harm them. They're allowed to remain in the village. They're allowed to remain in the streets. They can harm a baby, and then you can't retaliate. But if you harm the dog, the people are allowed to retaliate against you. That's how far gone this dog culture is. Let's popularize dog culture. No. Let's popularize dog hatred. My bad.